This is a 911 reading. Stopped in my tracks from preparing my clothes for laundry, taking the linen off my bed. Again, 911 reading for the collective. To them who have ears to hear, let them hear. The first top layer, I had already done the reading, but as I know, I cannot do anything without it going to the collective. I cannot take this on a personal basis. This is for the collective. I had to go back and now record what was being laid out. Again, to them who have ears to hear, let them hear. Excuse me. The top layer were the first cards that was laid out. And the bottom layers was the clarifiers. Okay. In this row, and it's talking to multiple people in different situations. And this is a card deck that I found in my mother's possessions for her social area. She has playing cards, but these came out to me as, hey, I got to use these. This 6 of club was the first card laying down. And then we had the 9 of diamond. And then we had the 2 of clubs. This 6 of clubs is telling me that something is being beat up. The club is showing that life, the situation you're involved in, the people you're around, the job you may be on, or the company you keep, or whatever situation you're involved in, it's beating you. It's clubbing you. It's not giving you what you should receive from it. Instead, it's draining you. And basically in your core, you're broken. This is broken. You're being drained. It's not giving you your proper share or your proper justice in the situation. It's beating you. It's clubbing you. It's draining you. And you're broken at your core, your root chakra, where your identity is who you are, your self-worth, it's your grounding, it's broken. You're giving a whole lot, but you're not receiving the proper due for this unit, communion, relationship, job, whatever the case may be. It's beating you up. And then this card is saying, the 9 of diamonds. I'm going to be honest. What I see with this, I'm going to go row by row. I'm going to go row by row. The next one here is this club is beating you. You're being drained. It's broken. Your core, your foundation of who you really are, you're being broken. It's like your self-identity is being robbed from you. And you're obviously running. Maybe you have a job whereas you're a runner, you're fleeing, you're a carrier. Maybe you run errands, maybe you deliver packages, but you're running, you're fleeing. And then the third card was 7 of Cups, choices. The choices you're making is not emotionally fulfilling to you. This is an emotional cup. Emotions, feelings. Obviously, you're not being emotionally fulfilled from the choices you're making. You're being beat up from the choices that you're making. It's draining you, pulling life from you. It's beating you mentally, physically, emotionally. It's beating you. So I ask the Most High, clarify what's beating, what is draining, or what's going on. And we have faces, painted faces, self-expression in reverse. Obviously, what is beating you or what is draining you mentally, physically, emotionally is that you can't be yourself. You can't express yourself. You can't be who you are. If you want to wear a painted face or dress or do or certain thing a certain way, you are not being allowed to. Or you're being ridiculed, whatever. It's not allowing you to be your true self. You cannot express yourself in whatever situation you're involved in. It's beating you, draining you. Your core of who you are, your self-expression of who you are, it's broken. So I asked the Most High, clarify what's this runner? What is this running? And what came in that was returning home, shawl. And it was in the reverse. So obviously you're running from your true home within, your true home, your true self, your self-expression of who you are. You're running from it. Your true covering, your shawl. You got to go deep within, return home. You're running from returning to who you truly are. You're running from your covering, from your home within, your home, God creator. You're running from you, yourself, the Most High. You're pleasing others. You can't express yourself. You're running. This is a form of running from who you truly are. Your self-expression. You can't express it. And that's a form of running from yourself, from God. And then choices. I ask God, what is the choices? And it is whirling rainbow, unity, wholeness achieved. But it was in the reverse. You're not achieving wholeness. You're not achieving unity. You're not achieving your oneness within yourself, because the choices you've made to run from your true self, from your home. Return home. Return. Go within. Be authentic to your true self. You're expressing yourself in some other form, and it's beating you. And that is causing you to run away from your true covering from within. You're running. It's in reverse. You're running from your home, your heart, your true heart. You're not emotionally satisfied. You're not emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. You don't have unity within. Your wholeness can't be achieved because you're choosing to go against your own true self-identity, your own true self-expression. It's beating you. You're running from your home within, your heart, your covering. You're running. You need to return home. Express your true self, that this brokenness can be mended. And then you will truly have wholeness, unity will be achieved. And you will be in a whirling rainbow of life, from the choice you've made to correct these. Return to who you truly are. This second group of people from the collective, I'm going to sit down here. The Nine of Diamond. The Nine of Diamond. What I see here with this Nine of Diamond, to me, this is involving whether you're single or married, but for some reason, I'm finding this card to be sexually involved. It's like someone is pregnant. They already have multiple children. And it's like two different people here. Whoever this female is, and I've never gone this deep on readings, but this to me is a feminine energy that is pregnant, but they have multiple partners and they already have multiple children. And this other person, they have someone on the outside of whatever. If this is supposed to be a relationship, both of you, whoever you are both are not committed to this. They're in it, but they're not loyal to it. This one, pregnant with multiple kids already and multiple partners. This one here, there's one on the outside. So I asked God, okay, what does this mean? I don't know why I saw pregnancy. I don't know why I saw children. I don't even know why it had to do with sex. But then I asked God to clarify it, the Most High to clarify it. Sacred space, respect. This relationship is not being respected. The sacred space, this unity, this relationship is not being respected. The space is not being respected. It's not being respected. It's multiple partners. This pregnancy, you wouldn't know whose it is from the multiple partners. This card was in reverse. Sacred space, respect was in reverse. Neither one is respecting the sacred space of this relationship. If it's not dealing with a relationship, let's say it's a partnership. Let's say it's something, I don't know, but whatever is not loyal. Something is going on outside of the knowledge on both parties. It's not being respected. And the Nine of Diamonds, it's regarding money. So either this diamond to me is regarding money. Maybe they're having sexual relations for money. Maybe they're having children for money. Wow. But whatever the case may be, or okay, it's just something just popped up. Let's say this is a partnership in business. You all have multiple contracts involved. You've already developed or had other contracts fulfilled, and you're ready to bring about something else from this partnership. But one of the partners is doing something else outside of this. If you all are partners, somebody's doing something outside of this partnership that's not respecting the space that you all have agreed to. If this is business partnership, you all have already achieved goals. You've already achieved goals, but somebody is doing something outside of this sacred partnership. Somebody is doing something. No, this is what has already been achieved, which is good. And you're ready to birth. You all are in the plans of bringing about something new. But it's something about this new one. It's something going on a little underhanded regarding the money. Whatever this new deal is, this individual is doing something to try to grab whatever is getting ready to be achieved between this unit, this partnership. One partner is doing something that the other partner don't know about, and it is regarding the money. So you may want to do something to figure out how to protect this new one coming out, this new deal that you're maybe getting ready to sign contracts to. You may want to look deep into it because somebody is doing something a little cutthroat. A little cut regarding the money. Somebody's not respecting the sacred partnership. It was in reverse. And you have a new deal on the table, and you all have been prosperous in the past, but something is going on with this new one coming about, getting ready to be birthed, getting ready to be achieved. The success of it, something is being cut throat between the partners. Regarding the money, something is happening behind the scenes that the other one don't know about. The next one was okay. The next one was following this story regarding if this is dealing with a relationship and a person, a woman or whoever got many children already, they also have multiple partners and they're doing it for the money. Maybe they're having children for the money or something regarding having babies, but they got multiple partners and it's for the money. And even the other partner in the relationship is doing something on the outside as well. Maybe they're buying sex for money. I don't know. Paying for sex. I don't know. But both partners in this relationship is not respecting the sacred space of the relationship, and it's regarding the money. And then the next card with that was lacks judgment, foolishness, taking dangerous risks, silly, by faith, not by sight. They're not doing this by faith. They disrespected the sacred space. They're lacking judgment. They're making foolish decisions, taking silly risks. For one, you could be having sex without condoms, without protection. You're taking silly, dangerous risks. You're lacking judgment. You're acting foolish. You're not walking by faith. And then what clarified, I asked God to clarify that. On top of that, we have expansion and storyteller. And if you look, there are a lot of children here. Expansion. They're pregnant again. This person is pregnant again. They already have multiple children. And this is an expansion. Something is letting you know you may want to get out of this because if this a relationship, I don't think whoever this partner is, I don't believe this is your child. And I don't know why this reading is going so deep, but I don't believe this is your child. This may be your opportunity to get out of here because both of you in this relationship is not respecting it at all. And before you get caught up in all of this here regarding babies and money, before you get caught up in it, before you help expansion on this person's reasons for having these multiple children, and it is regarding money, it may be letting this person know it's time to get out of it. You're taking silly chances. You're not using condoms, maybe, or you both of you are not respecting the relationship. Before you get caught up, because if this person is pregnant, I don't believe this is your child. But you're in the relationship, you're going to think that this is yours. But they have multiple partners you don't know. You may want to get out now. Wow, this is crazy, but I got to bring it out. I got to say it. And then the last one on this collective group, whether it's a business partner relationship, whether it's a relationship with a person that's having multiple children and they're pregnant again, it may be told that it's yours, but I don't believe this is yours. And for your comfort regarding your money, your material possessions, this is regarding money and material possessions. This person is doing something regarding your money, regarding your possessions. You may want to get out of this now because neither one of you are loyal to it. You're disrespecting it, your sacred space. This is supposed to be a sacred relationship, but you're both disrespecting it. It must be a marriage because it says sacred, but neither one of you are loyal to the marriage. And this person is pregnant with multiple children already. I think this person just came into this. This relationship just started. Before you get married, oh my goodness, clarify. Before this turns into a marriage, this person may be saying that you are the father or of this child, trying to get you to marry, but neither one of you are loyal. You know you're single, but you're not because you've committed to a relationship and it's not a sacred relationship. But before you get married, somebody's pregnant and they're going to say it's yours. They already have multiple children. They have multiple partners already. Multiple children. They're expanding. They're pregnant. I don't believe this is your child. You may want to not get into this marriage relationship any deeper because it's going to be after your money, your comfort, your possessions. And I ask God to clarify that. I ask the Most High to clarify that. Release, give away ceremony was in reverse. They're not trying to release whoever it is. They're not releasing you. They're not giving it away. So, or you're not giving it away, or you're not releasing it. This could go back to the business partnership. They may not want to release. They may not want to release that the deal that you all have on the table. They may not want to release this to you. They may not want to release it. They may want to grab hold of it all, of the money. They may not want to give this up or release it because it's in reverse. They may not want to release the money, the possession, whatever it is. If it's the business partnership or if this is the relationship, they're not going to release. They don't want to release it or give it away. They trying to expand. They're expanding. They're pregnant. There's a deal on the table. It's expansion, but they don't want to give it away or release it. Something going on regarding the money, regarding the possessions. So you, whoever this is with the business deal or the relationship that could turn into a marriage, you may want to give this up. You may want to release this. And if the business deal on the table, you may want to get out of that deal, release that deal. Because something is going on shaky, shady. Release it. Give it up. It's in reverse. They don't want you to release it or give it up. They want you to go along with this. They want you to go along with this. But release it. Release it. Get away. Release it. Get away. Make a wise decision. Don't take dangerous risks. Don't be silly. And you will have to do this by faith and not by sight, because you don't see it. You don't see what's going on in the relationship. You don't see what's going on the business contract, the business deals. So you're going to have to do it by faith and not by sight. Don't take dangerous risks. Don't make foolish decisions. Because somebody is after the money, after the possessions. That's that second group. This third group of the collective, I'm looking at, to me, this is regarding relationship. And it may look like things are going well, but there's a gap here. And this regards to me like a waterfall. Green, but there's a gap and there's a waterfall. It's like it's green. It has the appearance of joy, happiness. But if you keep going, it's like you're going to fall over a cliff, like a waterfall. And I ask God to clarify that. Didn't waterfall show up? Something or someone. This is like a relationship. If it keeps going, it's going over a cliff, a waterfall. Okay, before I get to the clarifier, the reason the drum, rhythm, internal timing. It's a time for everything. The timing, this relationship is not in time. It's not in sync. Someone is doing things really not according to harmony. Maybe one person is trying to please the other so much they're going against their own internal rhythm because it came in reverse. This is not a relationship that is in harmony. It may have the appearance or maybe you're doing it for show. Maybe, I don't know the reason you would want it to look, to pretend, or maybe for the outside world you showing this. But if it keeps going on, you're headed over a cliff. And the reason being, somebody is not marching to the drumbeat of their own heart, because this came in reverse. This relationship is not in rhythm. It's not in sync. It's out of timing. Somebody is doing something to please the other more than to please the relationship for it to be successful. Somebody may be marching to somebody else's drumbeat. And then the waterfall appeared. This is guiding you. It's like the Most High wants you to pray, groan, sigh, change the route. Change the route, because you're headed over a cliff to a waterfall. This is guiding you. If you keep following this, it's guiding you over a cliff. So it's like draw out, groan, sigh, change your route. It's like the Most High is saying, go deep within and pray. Because it's guiding you over a cliff. Whoever this person is, they're going to be emotionally very heartbroken if you keep following this. The water is like your emotions, but the Most High is also water to me. And God, the universe, God is going to lead you for that falling. If you don't change your route, if you don't pray and go within and start going to your own drumbeat. Not saying the relationship won't work, but if this relationship don't come into harmony, into everybody pleasing each other, yes, the Most High, the Spirit will lead you to an emotional breakdown over the cliff. The relationship is not going to last. But God drawing out, groan, sigh. It's like go pray, go deep within and start following your own drumbeat. And this is regarding a relationship. Again, this was regarding a relationship with the number 2. And again, the club. This relationship is beating you. Because this relationship is beating you. The 2 is what makes me say relationship. And the club, it's beating you. Because you got, it's 2 different things here. It's a gap. And it's about to fall over the cliff. My phone has stopped, but where I left off was, if you don't change the route of the relationship, it's about to fall over a cliff. Start marching to your own drum beat, to your own heart harmony. Get the relationship in harmony. And I was saying that also the groaning, sighing, drawing out, it was God's. I asked God to clarify. And what came out was hour of power, ritual of joy, but it was in reverse. You're going to have to pray. You're not praying about this. You're not going within. You're not following your heart. You're not following your true inspiration from within. You're not following your own drumbeat. But for you to have the true joy, the ritual of joy, you got to find your power. And that's going to come from going deep within and draw and pray and bring it out. You've got to bring it out. Bring out your power. You got to speak out your power before this leads over the cliff. And when this card showed me that it was a relationship, these 2 cards came out, Lovers and Tests. Test was in reverse. To me, that's saying maybe the tests are being flunked. You're flunking your tests. You're about to fall over the cliff. The tests are being not passed. And this is regarding lovers, a relationship, a commitment. Oh my gosh. Pass your test before it falls over the cliff. And then the other card that clarified, it was Vision Quest, Seeking, Finding. It was in reverse. It's like you stopped seeking, you stopped looking, you stopped visioning your mate. It's like you're settled for whoever or whoever this is. You've settled for this. But so you stopped seeking and finding. But the Most High is saying there's a time for everything. Maybe it was for the season, but now the season is over. It's time to keep seeking. This is not the final answer. This is not the final quest. You still have a vision quest. You still need to keep seeking. This was only for a season. Pass your test before it falls over a cliff. And the way you're going to pass your test is to start speaking out, marching to your own heartbeat, own timing, the timing. Get in harmony. And that's how you're going to find your true power and your true joy. And God is going to make your quest for you to keep seeking and finding your love, your commitment. But there's a test that you're not passing. This test is not being passed. So pass your test before you go over the cliff in this relationship, and it's going to break your heart, your emotions. And to do that is to get timing. March to your own beat in your heart. Find your own power within. You got to pray and go within and get your own joy, your own power. Get back your power. You've given up your power. You've given away your power. And you got to go seek and find. Go pray. Walk by faith and not by sight. And again, if it's a business partnership, before you fall over the cliff, pass the test, because you're about to fail this test. Somebody is not, it's about to be led over the cliff. Somebody is not in harmony and rhythm with the commitment, the contract, the deal that's on the table. So you're going to have to get back your power for your joy, because somebody or something is about to be led over a cliff. So pray, groan, draw it out, and seek. And the relationships, again, don't let somebody deceive you. And again, be true to your self-expression. Be true to who you are, and don't run away from yourself. Don't run away from your own heart. Make wise choices so you can have unity and wholeness. Express your true self. Return home, back under your covering. Don't stop running and mend what is broken by making wise choices and being true to yourself. Walk by faith and not by sight. Something is not committed or loyal. Someone is using or wants to attack your money and your possessions, wants to be greedy and take it all. Whether it's dealing with children, marriage, relationship, You may want to rethink it. Someone is after the money and the possessions. They're trying to expand by using children or by using the deal on the table that's about to be birthed. The baby that's about to be birthed is going to add more money, more possessions, but you need to release it and respect the sacred space, because neither one partnership or couple relationship is not respecting the sacred space. And you want to release it and give it up, because again, it's going after your possessions, your money, taking your comfort. So that is the 911 reading. March to your own beat of your own heart. Keep seeking and finding before you fall over a cliff. Pass the test. All right, Father, I pray that clarity, eyes and ears are opened, that they may see and accept easily what is your divine will. Thank you. Have a blessed day.